Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This video will be a little bit different. We'll be rating all the animes I have watched. Some of them are weird, so don't make fun of me. Alright, first we got Dragon Ball Z, S tier. Dragon Ball Super, S tier. This one's a couple of cuckoos. I would give it an A. School Days, I have the names just in case. It's A, but alright, I guess you can't really go in order. We're just gonna be ranking them like this then. I thought you would be able to switch them like that, but no, you can't. Alright, Dragon Ball first, not even a question. I love Dragon Ball. Couple of Cuckoos is an A, because first romance anime I watched, it got me into other ones, and it was pretty good. School Days, it's disturbing but really good. I love the story even though there's a lot of banging. Right, this one, Loving Yamada, my love story with Yamada Gun, level 999. I didn't like this one. I don't know. I didn't like the main character. I didn't like that it was too happy. It was too easy. So I would give that a C. There's no F's because there's not a single anime that I would give an F. August sometimes has their true feelings in Russian. Season 2 is coming out maybe next month, and it's really good. I really love the anime. So I'm an A. Right. This sounds weird. It's called Days with my stepsister. It was slow paced. And some people would argue it's bad because of that. People argue that it's good because of that. But I'm watching anime to be more entertained, more suspense. It was pretty good, but it never really caught my attention, but it was better than that, so B. Engage this. Tell me. This story could have been good, but there was too much sexual stuff. There's too much sexual stuff going on. So that's a B. It could have been better though. My stepmom's daughter is my ex. No, that was actually really good, even though the name sounds weird. It was actually really good. So we would give that an A. This tier list looks weird though. Alright, I can't read that, there's more, so. Rom-com, where childhood friend will lose. I remember it a little bit, it was good. I like the characters. The love story is, it's alright. I would give it an A. Like, all the animes I watched are actually pretty good, so I don't really have a complaint about anyone. Alright, this one's a long name. I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash course in naughtiness. But now, that name sounds weird, doesn't it? But it's actually really good. There's no like sexual, there's a little bit of a love story in here and then. And it was fantastic. You know, I really liked it. I'd give it an A. I wish you could move around. Alright. More Than a Merry Couple by Lovers. It's an amazing romance, even though I was saying the fan service is a lot. But it's incredible, and it left something in me, bro. It was fantastic. Right. In Another World with My Smartphone. He has a haram. It's honest. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. No magic, the fighting, even though he marries like a little kid, bro. But I would give that an A. Alright. Our dating story. The inexperienced you and the experienced me. That was fantastic. It was fantastic. It's not up there. Like, if I could make levels, it'd be on the top of A right now. It would be on the top of A by far. But you can't switch them. If you could switch, then I would switch around, but it's gonna be an A. It's high A, almost an S. Future Diary. It's pretty messed up. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty messed up. But story, I find it amazing. I love the characters. I don't know, I just love the story, even though it's really messed up. Berserk of Gluttony. Berserk of Gluttony for me is, I love the gluttony ability. I love the side characters. I love the main character, which I don't think is an anime a lot of people know, but I would give it an S. 6 S's. Alright, my teen romantic comedy is wrong as expected. SNAFU. Greatest romance I've seen. It's got the romance, even though it's not much. I love how much romance is in it. No fan service. I love the main character, Hikigaya. I love the side characters. I love his love choice. I keep hearing stuff. Those are my old fellas right here. These two. I've had them since I was a kid. Right. It was incredible. Incredible. It's high S. It's high S. What the? I'll let all you get up there. I didn't put all you up there, did I? I don't think I put it in an A. I'm pretty sure. Alright, where was I? This is actually one of the first times I watched it. It's lower on the list though. For some reason. I have it written up. The Dream Boy is a realist. A lot of people don't like the Dream Boy is a realist because the main character is the love choice. You know, I could live with that for people saying it's bad. But I think it's underrated in my opinion. I like the main character. He was pretty cool. And then I like how she changed. And I liked it. And it's good. So it's an A. Pseudo Haram. Here, let me check something. Make sure I wrote every single one, which I'm not remember. Alright, Pseudo Haram, I really loved it. I actually, fun fact, while watching this anime, I skipped an episode. I was like, what? It already ended? Because you know the last episode, you know what happens? And I skipped right to that. I was like, whoa. That's crazy. Weren't they just... I think it was a fight that they were having. I'm like, wasn't that just happening? And then boom, at the end, I was like, whoa. Then I looked back, I'm like, I skipped an episode. I went back and watched it 2 times speed since it wouldn't be that much important since I had already finished it. But it was an incredible watch. I would recommend it. It's fun. I'll give it an S. I love the main character since... Alright. My instant death ability is so overpowered that no one in this world... This other world stands a chance against me. If I'm honest, I remember watching it and really liking it. You know? But I can't remember anything that happened, really. I know about his ability, I don't know. I think it was a little bit funny. My jaw hurts, which I think is why I liked it. So I would give it an A. Alright, the next one. You guys might not have heard this one, but When They Cry. It's like a little bit horror, mystery. It's actually fantastic. I would watch this one at midnight, bro. I would watch it at midnight. The birds chirping, if you know that sound, actually gave me the creeps, bro. Loud bang. Good plot twist. I'll give it an A. Horiyama. Really good romance anime. I really like it. But it's just not enough to go my S tier. I like the main characters. The side characters are pretty good. I just don't like how they cut the hair. I don't like I said at the beginning either. And good story. I would give it an A. Alright, this one I can't read that small. I don't remember the full name. Why does nobody remember me in this world? I remember this anime, and it was really good. I really liked it, actually. It was... I liked the fighting. The fighting was cool. The main character's fighting was cracked. The side characters, I think, forgot. How they forgot him and stuff. How they forgot him and stuff. It's cool, you know. The fighting, I would keep ignoring that because I feel like I keep hearing something. Right, but it was actually really good, which I would give. It'd be a high A if I could put where the A in the A's. It'd be high A, like Conception. Buddy, this story had so much potential since the beginning. The prophecy childs or whatever, you know, to defeat a big monster and stuff like that. It had huge potential, but they ruined it with all the sexual scenes. I'm going crazy, man. They ruined it with all the sexual scenes. It was really good. Bang, 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 bang every episode. Like, chill, bro. The daily life of the Mortal King. Bro, I love Wong Ding. I love their humor. I love the side characters. Give me a second, okay? I'm gonna lock that door. I don't know if it's... Someone really needs something to lock, and I'll get up and open. Brother, I do not feel safe for that. Right. I'm saying I love the story, I love the main character. I love the side character. I loved everything about it. You know, the battles, every season was actually fantastic in my opinion. So I'd give it an A. Actually, no. Let me think about this. It's not an A. It's an S tier for me. Hyoka. I've never pronounced this one. I thought it was gonna be romance. It was a mystery anime. A little bit of romance, very slight. You know, it was pretty good. But, bro, I never thought I'd be this interested in a mystery anime. It was good, you know. The main character, he was cool, he was chill. The side characters, they were alright. I want to say they were the best side characters here. They were really good though. And I'll give this an A. I'm gonna give it an A. I'm actually almost done with my list. Alright, the next one. Girlfriend. Looking for a romance anime, like girlfriend. You know, 2 girlfriends. What could go wrong? Only 2 more got added. You know, their humor was pretty good. I enjoyed the humor. There was not really a story though. The story was like having a girlfriend and stuff like that, and then the second one, the second season, the series was just him adding more girlfriends. The girl really wanted to be with him and stuff like that, and it wasn't bad. I don't really like the girlfriends though. The main character, he was alright. So I'd give it a B. Notice how I liked most of the anime to watch because I kind of researched them a little bit. Right. I somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm relating skills. You know, I don't really remember this one. I do remember he was a farmer. I remember he would wreck everyone, you know. He would fight. I don't really remember. It's not a C because it's better than a C. I know because Yamada. I didn't like that. I didn't like it, bro. And Conception's only at a D, bro, because the potential I had. I see potential in that, me loving that anime, but they ruined it. This one's a B. Right. Restoria, Wand, and Sword. I loved it. I love the magic. I love the main character. I love the side characters. I love his enemies. I love what he has to do. I love how his dungeon, like the last one you're gonna see here. Let me tell you something. It's great. This one was amazing, bro. It was. Bro, I didn't think it was gonna be that good because Wand, like, if I would want to watch anime with a wand, but I'm gonna tell you later why I decided to watch it. It did not disappoint. It was high S, bro, high S. You know, my S tiers, I don't really know how to rank them. I'll just say my future diary is probably in the lower ones with Pseudo Haram. Alright, Konosuba. I love the humor in it. Of course, it's a little inappropriate. I like the main character. He's pretty cool. The side characters, darkness, bro. I feel weird watching when she's doing stuff on screen. Megumin. Right. This is music, I think. She's nice, you know, cool. And then Aqua, bro. Hear me out on Aqua, bro. Enough said. Domestic Girlfriend. I watched the uncensored version. Because either way it was going to be related to that, you know? And I'm like, might as well. You know, the intro was actually pretty fire. Just not my type music. But it was pretty fire. A lot of people say, this intro for this anime. You know, and it actually had a pretty good story. Just the reason for it being, you know, what kind of anime. Uncensored is like, it automatically brings it down, you know. It was a good story though. The main character's pretty good, and the side character, his love just got weird. And could have had a better ending. But we'll give it an A. Also, my demon arc. Because I noticed when Konosuba, hella. What's it called? Fan service to uncensored Domestic Girlfriend. And then to uncensored High School of the Dead. Of course, it never ended, so you can't really say, wow, it's a great anime, because you don't know the ending. The anime. But it was good. The main character was pretty good. If I'm honest, I don't remember that much, but remember it was. I shouldn't be saying this stuff. I shouldn't. But it's an A. There's a lot of A's. Some S's. Gamers. You guys probably don't know a lot about this one. It's just not a big anime. It's about people who game, but it's not really about the gaming. The main character, like, all of them get so confused about who likes who's going out with who. It gets so confusing for all of them. And I like the main character. I like his friend side character, which is a boy. And I like the girl characters, except that one girl that's friends with him online. I did not like her. I did not like her at all. Here, let me I love how confused they were. I was a little bit romancy. The humor was really good, so I'd give it an A. I don't know how to say this. Tonikiwa, Over the Moon for You. I don't really like this one, if I'm honest. It was too happy again. I don't love happy romance, bro. I want it to be sad. Or difficult. Oops. So, it's better than Conception, though. Let's be honest. Better than Conception. It's a C. Oh, this is going up in the top, bro. Golden Time. Let me grab my other phone real quick for something. Alright. My old phone. Just came in. Alright, Golden Time. I love the main character, Barney. You know, I like how he had memory loss, you know. Well, not memory loss, but it's because he got hit on the head, I think. I don't remember exactly why, but he couldn't remember stuff. He started dating this girl, you know, and he didn't like her, you know. I mean, she was with his friend. They left, and then they got together, but he also liked another girl, which was the girl before. So when he remembered good, he liked the other girl. But when he didn't remember, he liked this girl, which I liked this girl, the one in the cover more. And I liked his choice. I liked how suspenseful it was. It was a good watch. And then, alright, now we got The Eminence and Shadow. I loved Shadow / Sid, bro. I loved this character. That's an A+ tier character for me. I loved it. I loved how he fought. I loved how strong he was. I loved his villains. I loved everything about this anime. It's a high S. Nothing more, bro. Nothing more. Both seasons, 2 seasons, they were both fire. It's I am atomic. Was, oh my gosh, bro. That was a fire. A fire move. Next, I'm gonna give you guys some movies I watched. So I didn't put them on this list. I'm going to say where I would rank them. And then, let's just continue. Right. The Greatest Demon Lord is Reborn as a typical nobody. I mean, it had potential. I saw it, but I didn't really like it. He was still strong, you know. And it was pretty good, I'll be honest. It was really good, you know. But if I look at the A tier, it is not in another world with my smartphone level. It is not gamers level. It is not Hyoka. It was not domestic girlfriend level. But it's engaged kiss level. It's girlfriend level. So it's higher than Yamada and Tonika Wawa or whatever. So it's gonna be the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. I didn't like the beginning at all. The beginning was trash, in my opinion. And then his moves were pretty cool, if I'm honest, but I expected better. It was a little bit of romance. I didn't really like the romance. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, wow. It wasn't like, wow, it's so good, you know. So that's what deducts points from it. And then again, it's not A tier. It will have to be B tier. Now we're moving up, bro. We're moving up. Just because, bro. Just because. Loki might be one of the best animes I watched. Not the best, but one of the best. Bro, that story was fantastic. The romance in it, I liked it, even though it was really complicated. Because characters said yes, they said no, they didn't know what to choose, they didn't know yes or no. The ending, though. The music in it, the trumpet sound, the thinking. It was incredible. See nothing else. Real life. I feel it's a little similar to Just Because, but not super lit. I missed one. I missed Failure Frame. What is that? Failure Frame. Failure Frame. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I remember this one, The Elf the Tiger. I watched this one at nighttime. It wasn't the best. I didn't really watch it so attentioned. The main character had good, cool moves though. And the beginning was actually pretty good. Before I put on the list though. Failure Frame. I would give Failure Frame a B. I have the picture for it, so I can't really talk. If you guys want, look it up. It's not inappropriate. So I wouldn't worry. Real life, right? We're talking about real life. You know, I like the experiment. I liked how the friends he got. I liked the shy girl. You know, the one that was actually. Since you guys are here, I'm assuming you guys don't watch anime. Honestly, I feel like this might not even get views, but I'd give it a A tier. Actually, no. Wait. It's better than a lot of those animes in A. Here's the thing. I'm not to say that an experience you and experience me is actually an A tier. And real life is an A tier. Don Machi, bro. Or Don Machi. Or is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? My friend recommended this anime to me. I told him, I was watching anime. Do you have any recommendations? I'm like, this name sounds weird. I'll watch it, I guess. Bro. Bell Cornell, bro. W mans, bro. W mans. The side characters. Fantastic side characters, bro. I love the story. Season 1, fantastic. Season 2, fantastic. Season 3, fantastic. Season 4, fantastic. Season 4, part 2, fantastic. Season 5, which I just recently watched, fantastic, bro. The movies, fantastic. OVAs, fantastic. See no more. Second best anime I've ever watched, right after Dragon Ball. Alright, so now we're gonna say the rankings for my What had become revolutionaries way. Right, the first movie I ever watched, which is, I'm not counting Dragon Ball movies since I never wrote those down. Pokemon movies, other movies, I'm not counting those really that much until a little bit later. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. That made me shed a tear, bro. It made me shed tears. It was really good. I loved the main character, I loved the girl character. How she died, bro. That fucking broke my heart. That broke my heart. So I Want to Eat Your Pancreas would go in S tier. A silent voice. I don't even need to explain it. If you know anime, you know anime movies, you know romance, you know a silent voice goes in S tier. I loved. You know, people, I would see people saying, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas is trash. Silent voice is super good. The other way around. They're both good. Just stop. They're both amazing. In my opinion, at least. Your Name. Another big anime. I don't really like it though. I don't really like it. It was good. Don't get me wrong. I'll give it an A tier. It was good, but I wasn't the most interested in watching it. Alright, the next one. Weathering with You, bro. Weathering with You. That made me shed some tears as well. Let me tell you, that's an S tier. I loved it. Over the Sky, if I'm honest, bloody hell, I do not remember it. Over the For You. I remember. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Now that I see what it was pretty good. I can't really explain since I don't know what happened. I don't remember. It was really good anime though. Like I said, this one I would give it an... Hell, I just skipped one. Hold on. I'd give that one an A. Right, the one I skipped. 5 centimeters per second. You know, the anime, the movie, it didn't really attract my attention. It was a sad one, I know, but it really never attracted my attention. The song, though. I was just listening to that song. One more chance. Or whatever, one more time or one more chance. One more time. One more chance. I don't remember how it goes. One time. Oh, seasons fade now. These are English lyrics. One time when we were messing around. Whenever we disagreed, I would always give him first. Right. It doesn't sound as good in English, though. You should listen to it. Just look up One More Time, One More Chance. One more chance. The memory if you say myself. Alright. To Me, The One Who Loved You, which has 2 parts, and then to Every You I've Loved Before. The To Every You I Loved Before. Well, I know I said 5 centimeters per second, that's going to A. To Every You I Loved Before, let's go to A. To Me, The One Who Loved You, that's going to S. They're basically the same story, just different order. You'll get a different ending depending on what way you watched it. I watched To Me every time, and then To Every. And then Konosuba's God Blessing of the Wonderful World, Legend of Crimson. I don't give that an A. It was good, you know. I've seen the Chrisman Demons. Whatever. It was good. I don't really remember that much about it though. But it was good. Fireworks, should we see it from the side or the bottom? You know, on the side or the bottom. It was pretty good. I feel like I watched another one. Just that it's on this phone, and if I leave, you guys won't be able to see it. I feel like I watched another one though. I don't... It was good though, too. The fireworks movie. I know I watched another one, bro. Wait, let me look. Yeah, this one's an A. I'll give that an A. I did watch another one. I know, but it was like 30 minutes. It was about a dead person. They turned into ghosts and stuff like that. It was good though. I wouldn't... It's low A. The one I'm talking about, I don't remember the name though. The anime that I'm currently watching right now. You know what's crazy? I have not decided to watch Dragonball Daima yet. You think I would, bro, but I've been watching Dexter. I've been trying to finish it, but I'm about to go to summer school. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna definitely watch it during July though. By the time this goes out, I have probably watched it. And if I haven't watched it by then, might as well shoot me, bro. Might as well shoot me if I haven't watched it yet. Right now, I'm currently watching another, which is a little bit of horror. I'm halfway done. It's actually looking like a A tier, high A, or mid A. Looking at the tier, but this is my tier list. With Conception last, we got some romance animes. B, you got a lot of A. Then S, you got Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, More Than a Makeup, but not Lovers. Future Diary, Berserk of SNAFU, My Teen Romantic Comedy is Wrong as Expected, Pseudo Heron, The Daily Life of the Immortal King with story of Wanda and Sword, Konosuba, Golden Time, The Eminence and Shadow, Just Because, Then Experience You and Experience Me, Our Daily Story, Real Life, and Damachi. You know, thank you guys so much for watching. If this even gets 1 view, I'll be happy. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you.